Students, we are starting our chapter 1. The name is Introduction to Accounting. The subject name is Accountancy, and the first chapter is Introduction to Accounting. So there are two terms, accountancy and accounting. Accounting is the process of identifying the transactions, recording them. Whatever we are doing, like identify financial transactions, recording them, will be termed as accounting. There are a few more steps that we will discuss later on. Accountancy is the study subject, okay, study of accounting. So accountancy is a broader term and accounting is a part of it. Today we will be studying the meaning and definition of accounting. Now see, I have taken the same statements given in our book so that it doesn't lead to confusion to some students. No, some students get confused when the teacher use different languages, book is having a different language, so I am using the same words. Okay, you also learn that, and some of you, if you wish to use different language, you can use it, but the meaning should be same. It shouldn't convey some other sense. Okay, so accounting is the process, okay, is the systematic process. Okay, accounting is the process, see the terms, okay, identifying. First we identify the financial transactions, we measure them, express them in terms of money, we record it in the journal or books of original entry, then we classify in the ledger, we prepare various accounts, summarize, final account is prepared, trading, P&L, and interpretation and communication. The managers, higher top management, they interpret, they try to reach to a conclusion and plan for the future. And communication is done, that means to the external users, to the government, to the researchers, to the investor, information is communicated. Okay, again I am discussing accounting is a systematic process of identifying, measuring, recording, classifying, summarizing. Okay, see, learn these terms, keep it in your mind. Identifying financial transaction, measuring them in terms of the currency of the nation, recording it in the books of original entry, classifying them into accounts and recording it in ledger, then summarizing, preparing the final accounts, and then reaching to a conclusion and communicating the financial information to the users. Okay, these terms should be there in your definition. So accounting gives information on profit or loss incurred and about the assets and liabilities. See, in earlier years, when the transactions were very less, then the businessman was able to remember them. But as the business is growing in size and the number of transactions is increasing, it is becoming compulsory for the businessman and accountants to record them so that they can calculate the correct profit and loss of the business, they can find out the value of assets and the capital of the owner. Okay, now we will discuss the characteristics of accounting. See, if you remember the definition, many things will be easy for you in chapter 1. The same thing is repeated again and again. Okay, so see, the first thing, characteristics or attributes of accounting. First is we identify a financial transaction. Now see, there are many events which happen in a day in the business. Okay, like managers are discussing, manager is appointing a worker, a machine is damaged, new machine is purchased, raw material is purchased. Many of these events cannot be expressed in terms of money, but many of them can be expressed in terms of money. So the transactions or events which can be expressed in terms of money are known as financial transactions. So we have to identify them first, then we measure them or express them in terms of currency. In India it will be Indian national rupees. Okay, in USA it will be dollar, in England or UK it will be pound. Okay, then we record it. Now recording is done in journal. Okay, the book in which we record first, the book of original entry is journal, and if the size of the business increases, we subdivide the journal into many subsidiary books depending upon the requirement. Okay, so journal or subsidiary books. They are also known as book of original entry because we record it in those transactions in those books for the first time. Then classifying. Transactions of similar nature are classified and recorded under one head known as account. So account can be defined as summarized record of transactions. Okay, so and that classification is recorded in the book known as ledger, main book. Okay, ledger is the main book or the principal book. Okay, and it contains many ledger accounts. Okay, then we summarize that. In summarizing, we prepare the trading P&L and balance sheet account. Okay, balance sheet, trial balance we prepare, trading P&L and balance sheet. These statements help us to get the information of the full year. Like with the help of trading and P&L, profit and loss is calculated, and with the help of balance sheet, the financial position, the value of assets and the liabilities is known. Then analysis and interpretation. The top management, the external users go through this financial statement and try to reach to a conclusion. Okay, this accounting information helps the managers to reach to a better conclusion. Okay, and make better planning for future. Then communication. It is necessary to communicate the accounting information. In case of companies, it is compulsory to publish. In case of sole proprietorship and all, it is not necessary to publish, but they communicate with the internal users. Okay, now we are discussing those things again. Identifying financial transactions. Okay, we can record only those events which can be expressed in terms of money. Measuring the identified transactions, that is, it is 100 rupees or 500 rupees or $2 or $10 or $50. So we measure them, express them in terms of the currency of that nation. We record them in the journal or in the subsidiary books. If the business is not having too many transactions, one book of accounts can be maintained, and if number of transactions and places are more, then more books can be maintained. Classifying. Okay, transactions of similar nature are recorded under one heading, like cash account or cash account. Under all the transactions of cash will be recorded under cash account. All the transactions relating to salary under salary account. Okay, account is the summarized record of transactions relating to one particular head, and it is all the ledgers are recorded in the main book known as ledger. Then summarizing, that means with the help of all the ledgers we prepare few statements like trial balance to check the arithmetic accuracy. Then we prepare trading and income statement to calculate the profit and loss. Income statement includes trading account and P&L account. And then last, the position statement to check the value of assets and liabilities. So summarizing leads to the preparation of trial balance, trading account and profit and loss account, and balance sheet. Analysis and interpretation. The top management uses the accounting information to evaluate, or you can say judge, the performance of the business, whether it is earning enough profit or it is incurring loss. Okay, and take lot of decisions relating to the costing, to controlling the expenses, about the financial position, taking loan or not, issuing shares. Lot of decisions are taken with the help of accounting information. Last, communicating. Okay, accounting information has to be communicated to the users. Users are divided into two categories: internal and external users. Okay, we will be discussing that later on. And this accounting information has to be presented as per the guidelines issued by the apex body. In India, it is Institute of Chartered Accountants of India.